Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for June 18th, 2024, from the book of 1 Timothy, The Visibility of Sins and Good Works. Previously, we heard Paul instruct Timothy to include a little wine in his diet for health reasons, emphasizing the importance of physical well-being for effective ministry. This directive highlights Paul's concern for Timothy's ability to fulfill his pastoral duties without being compromised by health issues caused by unsafe water. Drinking wine, safer than often contaminated water of the time, would help Timothy avoid ailments that could impair his judgment and leadership. So Paul's advice balances the need for Timothy's health with the broader context of maintaining proper conduct, reassuring that moderate wine consumption, that's why a little, is both safe and necessary. So let's continue with the book of 1 Timothy from 1 Timothy chapter 5, verses 24 and 25. The sins of some people are conspicuous, going before them to judgment, but the sins of others appear later. So also good works are conspicuous, and even those that are not cannot remain hidden. Now, Paul contrasts the visibility of sins and good works, emphasizing their eventual exposure before God's judgment. Paul begins by highlighting how some individuals' sins are overt, proceeding them into judgment. These sins are readily apparent to others, potentially causing public scandal or damage to their reputation. Conversely, Paul notes that for others, the sins may be initially hidden, but will eventually be brought to the light in the face of God. This underscores the principle of accountability, ensuring that all actions, whether evident or concealed, will be evaluated according to God's standards of righteousness. And in verse 25, Paul extends this same principle to good works, noting that some good works are obvious. Even if some acts of righteousness go unnoticed or unacknowledged by others initially, they will be revealed by God on the last day. This underscores the assurance that genuine deeds of faithfulness and kindness do not go unnoticed in God's sight. For today, as Christians, we can follow these principles, and they have meaning for us. They emphasize the necessity of living with integrity and accountability, recognizing that every action, whether visible or concealed, bears significance in the eyes of God. This prompts believers to prioritize righteousness in their conduct, ensuring that their lives reflect their commitment to Christ and Christ's teaching. Related to this is when we publicly confess our sin during the divine service, which is visible to the world around us, just as good works and sins can be observed. Therefore, it is essential to make public confession so that everyone may acknowledge that Jesus is the Christ and Jesus is the sole forgiver of all sin for all of humanity. This practice serves to testify to the world about the redemptive power of Christ. Overall, Paul's message serves as a profound reminder of the importance of integrity and sincerity in both public and private conduct. Believers are called to live with their awareness and accountability before God, knowing that their lives are continually on display. This encourages a lifestyle marked by honesty, transparency, and consistent alignment with the teachings of Christ, both in public and in private moments. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for listening.